Good afternoon, everybody. We are live at the Haymarket Iceplex in Haymarket, Virginia, where the Richmond Generals will play their second game in the My Hockey tournament. This game will be against the Rochester Coalition, and Rochester will be in black, and the Richmond Generals will be in white. So for this weekend, we had to play a better team last night, and then we have to play the two teams in our division today. So we win the next two games. We go to the championship tomorrow at 3:50. If we lose any of the games, we'll have to see how that places us in, but we'll definitely be second or third. If that's the case, then we'll play tomorrow morning at 11. So we got 27 seconds until we call in the pucks, go to the sidelines, and get the game underway. So the Coalition team played Coleman from Richmond last night. Coleman won 5-1. So the Coalition are 0-1 in the actual division play. We are 0-0 since this is our first divisional play game. Had the opportunity to speak with the players earlier today. They are ready to give us another great show tonight. Last night was a little bit of a unfortunate loss, but the team was, much higher than us in divisional play. So we got a really good look last night of how the next level would be, and we're looking forward to this afternoon's game. And we have our Richmond Generals down in the goal to give us a sound off before we start.
I let Aaron know that we had something.
All right, the Generals have got their sound off. We're going to have the front line here for you. It's going to be our captain, Saxton Harrington, back to center ice, and we'll get this game underway. Face-off win goes from Davis over to the Gens. Quickly to our side. Dumped down low by Davis. Down to the lower boards. Chased up there quickly by Saxton. Davis gets a little touch there from the Coalition. Great poke check quickly by Tanner. Coalition keep it right coming through center ice. It's got Saxton there to disrupt. They've called that off. Back in the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell does a backhand back over to Harrington. Harrington sees his opportunity with Saxton just right below us. He's crawling, but Saxton's going to just dump that down low to the lower board. Picked up quickly by Saxton. Harrington. Harrington to Saxton! And in! The quick combo. Harrington with the assist. Saxton with the score.
There you go, boys!
Center line, there's Quicks there, hit by Glass with the face-off win for the Gens. Coalition dump it down to the lower boards, picked up there by Smythe. Smythe sends it up. Tipped right off of Bass, right to center ice. Got Glass for the Gens, passed it down. Coalition take it, just under the stick of Sellers. Bass to the right side of the ice, takes it down. Tries to go through two defenders with a poke check there by the Coalition. They come back to center ice. Quick poke check by Smythe, picked up by Sellers. Poke check there by the Coalition. Try to go to center. Oh my goodness. The back pass there to the Coalition just slowly sneaks by Cooper. Coalition returned the favor 1-1.
Welcome back. Come on.
Face-off win by Christian for the Gens. Comes out of the gate. Poke check by Coalition. Coalition set up to try to go. Pad save by Cooper and around. Center ice back to Weiss. Weiss is going to dump that low. Their goalie's out. Picked up quickly by the Coalition. Come back to the point. They're going to take it through center ice. They're going to dump it down low and chase. You got Pearson and you got Moore chasing there for the Gens. Moore's going to pick that up. Opposite side ice. Poke check from the Coalition. Judah Moore keeps control. Goes all the way down. Tries to go back to center, but right off the stick of the Coalition. Christian's going to hold. Quick backhand, but nobody's at home but the Coalition. Coalition lost their edge there. Great job going in by Pearson, but just not enough to take that away. Down to the lower board. That's to the point. Right off the stick of Moore. A lot of commotion down there. Double save by Cooper. And we got a Gens player laid on the ice. They are still there trying to hold the corner. No whistle for about 20 seconds. And great job from the defensive side by the player and Cooper on the ice to stop the puck. No score. We're going to get a regroup down in our defensive zone. Got Davis on center for the Gens. Face-off win goes to Coalition to the point. High side shot. Glove saved by Cooper. Going to regroup. Face-off to the Coalition. Has another shot right off the shin pad and up and over and around. Back in the hands of Tanner. Tanner's right off the wall. Over to Saxon. Off of his skate. He keeps control. Here comes Davis right behind. Right behind the goalie they go in the hands of Davis. Davis looks for an opportunity. Back to Saxon with the backhand. Up and over. But out to the point. There's a shot from Harrington right off the backhand side of Coalition. Another huge shot from Davis. And the goalie comes out for the Coalition to glove that. Unbelievable save. 10:53 remaining in the first. We have a tie game 1-1. Davis on center for the Gens. Face-off win by Davis. High side point Mitchell shoots one down off the stick of Davis down to the lower board. Davis is there. Coalition sends it back behind the goalie for them. Harrington is there, tries to send it right to the center by Saxton. Great hold by Tanner, but just quickly right in the hands of the Coalition. They try to backhand. Mitchell's there with a great stick save there, but Coalition go back to the center. Tanner puts on some pressure. Tanner sends it right up the boards. We have Harrington and Saxton right below it. Saxton goes to center to Davis. Davis is going to go wide right. Tries to go back. Oh, back over to Saxton, but couldn't control the backhand in. Back in the hands of, Davis comes through. Here comes Harrington. He sends one right off the skate of the Coalition. Back to center ice. There's a shot right off the defensive side of the knee pad there by Mitchell. A lot of pushing going on in the corner. Picked up quickly by the Coalition. Sends one. Pad saved by Cooper. Back in the hands of the Coalition. Back to the center side. Oh, man, there's a deflection off of Cooper. Left-hand side, trash collector from Coalition, and tap it in opposite side. Coalition go up 2-1. Oh, yeah, Sellers, Glass, and Bass front line here with Smythe and Morrison on defense. Glass takes it right through center ice, opposite side. He has a shot on goal, wide left. Back to center ice is picked up by Morrison. Morrison sends one just out of reach. Goes down behind. That's going to be an icing call on the Gens. .9:23 remaining. Face-off will be in our defensive zone. Glass on center for the Gens. Face-off stalemate quickly picked up by Coalition. They have a shot on goal, wide right and around. Sellers is off to the races right down below us, right behind Coalition. He's going to beat him there. He's going to take control of the puck by Bass. Oh, he gets tripped up by the Coalition. Back in the hands of Sellers. Sellers looks for the high slide point. Held by Morrison. Huge shot. Wide right and around. No score. Smythe is there to send it down low. Coalition send Bass into the wall. A lot of pushing going on down there with Glass. That's a big rough in there. Interference there, but no call between Glass and the Coalition. And now Ian's going to get a penalty for the trip on Coalition. We got two in the box. The original penalty was the interference call with regards to the Coalition down in the lower board with Glass, and then Glass came back to return the favor, and he's in the box as well. So we've got two in the box, one from the Gens, one from the Coalition. All right, off to down into our attack zone, back up to hands of Coalition. Coalition are going to come right underneath of us. Tries to go to center. We got Pearson down at the bottom. Great pad save by Cooper and back around. Net's off, so we'll regroup down in our defensive zone. Coalition still leading 2-1. 8:18 remaining in the first. Face-off win by Christian for the Gens. Pearson sends that behind Cooper over in Judah. Back in the hands of the Coalition. Great rebound, great defensive save there by Cooper. Another defensive save by Cooper. He is up and down 3 times with the 3 consecutive saves right there for Cooper.
Hey, protect the house, boys.
Great stick save by Cooper right off the bat. The Coalition sends one. Picked up quickly by Tanner for the Gens. Right underneath of us. He has a shot deflection right off of there. There's another chase there by Saxton, denied by the Coalition. Saxton, Davis, Harrington, sends one right off the stick of Saxton, right to center ice, picked back up by Harrington. He's going to skate it far right side ice. He's got open ice. He's going to take it. He has a shot, but right off the stick of the defenseman for Coalition. Coalition come back, our side of the ice. They're going to progress. Looks right across, has a huge shot, up and wide and around. Back in the hands of Tanner. Tanner does over to Harrington, backhand to the center ice over to Saxton. Saxton's going to go our side of the ice, looks for the middle. Has Harrington. Harrington connects just wide right. Down in the middle, it's picked up back quickly by the Coalition. They go back to center ice. You've got Mitchell. Back to center ice. Davis tries to send that one too. Right off the Coalition. Opposite side ice. Harrington tries to put someone in. Great poke check by Davis to keep that one going. Coalition send that back down to our defensive zone. Back to center ice. Great job by Tanner. Tanner keeps that one alive and active. Sellers sends one down. Pad save by the Coalition. High side point there is negated by the Coalition. They take it opposite side ice. Huge shot. Cooper tries to reach for it and misses, and it goes post in. Coalition go up 3-1.
Hey, 73 can't come out.
Unbelievable.
Hey. Keep it up. Daniel. The box. We have the kid.
Back to center ice. Bass puts Coalition into the boards. Coalition sends one down. Oh, whoa, that one almost just trickled into the 5-hole. Cooper does a great job with his glove to cover that from going through.
Ineligible player. That's a penalty. No. 73. I thought 73 did.
Coalition hold the high point there, send it down to the lower board. Morrison's there to return it up to center there in the middle by the circle. Coalition keep it active. Morris battling and fighting. There's another shot by the Coalition just wide right. They try to send it back to the center. Moore does a backhand to keep it against the boards. Sellers picks that up. It's a lot of stick activity from the Coalition from behind. Sellers keeps one, sends it. Oh, pad save by the Coalition. Moore keeps it active. Over to Sellers, wraps it around, tries to go around the middle, and he loses the puck right to the goalie. He comes out of the crease to grab it. Denied, but great progression there by the Gens. Would have been a Moore to Sellers opportunity there if we were able to score. 5:04 remaining in the first. Christian on center for the Gens with Weiss and Sumner. Smythe is hold, sends one. Goalie comes out, glove save for the Coalition. Same lines, defense is going to change. Got Tanner and Pearson coming in. Face-off still, high side point by Tanner. Shot denied there by the defenseman right off of his skate. Back in the hands of the center ice. Tanner's going to pick that up. Tries to go back to Christian, right in the hands of that. Tanner and Christian collide together. Coalition go through center ice. They skate right through everybody. Picked up quickly by Tanner. Weiss tries to go out to center. Nobody's at home for the Gens. And the Coalition send that one down, and that's going to be an icing call on the Coalition. So the Gens will have next face-off in their attack zone. We got Davis, Saxton, and Harrington. Tanner and Pearson on defense. Steelman high side to Tanner. Tanner sends one low, just wide left. Davis sends one off the post. Sends it back down side. Tanner, he's going to try to hold, but it's not there. Coalition take it away. They look down the center ice. They try to hook. Pearson is there to take it away. Pearson's got it over to Davis. Davis is going to use the board to try to get it around Coalition. Just a little bit long. Coalition pick it up right behind to the lower board there, back to center ice. Great stick there. Poke check by Saxon, but not enough to get it away from the Coalition. Davis sends it high. There it is. Breakout over to Saxon from Harrington. Just a little bit ahead of him, but Saxon is there to keep control. Goes to center. Yeah! Saxton, the duo, take it all the way down to the ice. Originally, it was from Harrington to Saxton. Saxton back to Harrington. And to return the favor to go up by 1 point. So we're 2-3, Gens, down by 1. Moore's on center with the face-off win over to the Gens. Got Bass and Sellers on the front line. Coalition are going to send it to the high side point. Sellers is there to try to take it away, but just not in time. Back in the hands. Oh, Tanner tries to send it. Just absolutely was not able to do it. Coalition pick it up, go to the left-hand side of the ice. Send one down to Cooper with a pad save and collects with the glove. Moore is going to be on center for the Gens. Face-off wins to Coalition. High side points. A shot tries to go down low, right to the lower board. Picked up quickly by Pearson. Pearson sends it back up. Back in the hands of the Coalition. Great stick by Moore of keeping that shot away. Moore is going to click all the way down, right into the hands of the Coalition. Bass is the far side. Right off the stick of the Coalition. They're going to go all the way down. Great defensive side by Pearson to send that stick and that puck all the way, almost out of play, but opposite side ice. Back into the Sellers. Pad saved by the Coalition. Back to Bass. Bass has an opportunity. There's a shot. Backside collected by Moore. That is a huge leg there by the Coalition on that save. That should have been in. Moore had a great chance to recollect that. He tried his best to put it in the corner, but that goalie just absolutely did an impeccable job of extending the leg for that shot to be denied. Great progression for the Gens. We've got to keep up the tenacity. We've got to keep up the focus. We've got Christian, Weiss, and Sumner. And our defense is coming on the ice right now. We've got Smythe and Mitchell. Back to the center. It's going to be a one-on-one here. Oh, right off of Cooper's chest and in. He just had the wrong angle on that shot. But our defense, again, was not even set before the puck was dropped. And they took it right off to the races, saw the opportunity, and went ahead. They go up 4-2, 2:19 in the first. Same lines are out. Tanner right off of his stick. He tries to go. Coalition pick it up again. Another shot high and wide by the Coalition. They go back to center. Christian is there to pick it up. He sends that through to clear. Christian's going to follow that. The Coalition's going to come up to our side of the ice. He's got Tanner to beat. And Tanner is there. Tanner's going to collect. Lower board. Tries to send it up to Sumner, but he was still skating forward there, out of position. Back in the hands of Coalition. The Coalition sent it down low. Stick saved by Cooper. And back in the hands of Sumner. He tries on one. Sends it down beyond Weiss. Back in the hands of the Coalition. It's going to be a penalty on Tanner. Interference call on the Gens. And we have Davis on center. Gens will be on the penalty kill for 1:30. Face-off win by Davis, picked up quickly by Smythe. He's going to try to clear that around the board. He's got Saxton, but just not in time. Back to center ice. It goes in the hands of the Coalition. Coalition go right side ice. Has a shot right off the backside of Smythe and up and out of play. Stalemate at center. Huge shot by Coalition, just wide right. They send it back to the point. Right off the skate of Saxton. Saxton taps it up. He's got Davis through center ice. That's a shot. Oh, it's a collection there. Oh, over top of the goalie. They're going to whistle it dead. Saxon's doing some good sportsmanship down there with the goalie. They just tried to attack that on the rebound. There was a shot that it came out to rebound. The goalie tried to pull the stick, use the stick to pull the puck back in, and it was a great job for us with the poke check, but Saxon's inertia just fell right over top of the goalie. So we'll have a reset. We have a reset here with 38.3 seconds remaining. Jen's still down by 2. And we have 48 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Back to center in the hands of the Coalition. Opposite side ice. Pearson is there. We got an elbow from Davis. He's going into the box. Elbow the kid down here. Saxon will take center for the Gens. Face-off stalemate quickly out by Sellers. He sends a rocket all the way down. Oh, almost got a rebound right into the center of the goalie for Coalition. Coalition advanced down the center ice, the high side middle. Shot, great job by Sellers. He's going to send that puck all the way down. Coalition goalie is out. Saxon tries to get in position, but they use the board. Oh, right under Judah Moore's stick. And that'll conclude the first period. And we have to pretty much erase the first period and start all over. That is not Generals hockey right there. 54 seconds remaining, short intermission, and we'll be back with the puck drop for the start of the second period.
Into the player and not which way you going? Which way you going? I don't know. How much time is it? I think 11 seconds. Even.
Face-off win goes to the Coalition. They take it down in our defensive zone. Great save by Cooper. Morrison goes ahead and clears that out. Back beyond the blue line, the Coalition regather. There'll be an offsides call on the Coalition. Face-off win by Saxon, picked up quickly by the Coalition. They take that down to the lower board, up to the high side where Harrington was, just out of reach. And the Coalition are going to take that back. Saxon put some love into the boards there to the Coalition. Saxon's just going to send this one right off the board. The Coalition is going to come out. Harrington is there. He's trying to get it away and get it through. And was not able to. And they knock off the net. Play will resume here shortly. That rebound was a little bit more forceful. Harrington would have had that with an easy goal. Got Moore on center for us with Sellers, Morrison, and Tanner on defense. We are still playing at the penalty kill for the, it'll be a high stick on Coalition. Back in the hands of Moore. Moore goes to center to Sellers. Just not enough there. Coalition go ahead and returns. Got Sellers mid-ice with Moore. They played 2v2. Coalition come away with it. Oh, that definitely has to be off. Good job. Back in the hands of Sellers. Sellers are going to try to go to center. He fakes it twice. Takes it down low. Goes to center. Moore is there. Quick hot trickle. Bass is there. Backhand in for Bass. Give it to him. We've been wanting a goal for him all season long. Yes, Bass. Congratulations, Bass. Gens are down by 1, 3-4. We got Christian, Sumner, and Weiss on the front line. Face-off win goes to the Coalition. Quickly back in the hands of Pearson. Pearson dumps it down through the center ice. Coalition sent it right off the board. High side point. Huge shot. Great save by Cooper by the glove. We're at full strength on both sides right now. Christian is on center for the Gens. Christian with the face-off win. Backhand there. Tries to go. Cooper doesn't know where it's at. It must have been in the glove or in his leg. It fell right down in front of him. Denied it again.
And that's not one of those where I'm going to get you.
Face-off win was a stalemate, quickly picked up by the Coalition. Used the hand right off to the side. Right pad save by Cooper. Double pad save by Cooper. And on the third rebound, Coalition send it in. 5-3, Coalition. Davis, Saxon, and Harrington. Great job by Davis winning the stronghold there. Back in the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell goes up the center ice. Right off of Davis. Harrington is there. Trying to try to trap him, and he does. Davis is there. Saxon in the middle. Coalition pick it up. Saxon is there, shoulder to shoulder, back inside. Oh, man, backhand over to Davis, just out of reach. That would have been a great opportunity. Right to center from Davis to Harrington again, denied by the Coalition. Back in hand, Saxon regathers. Right at the point. Great shot by Davis. Saxon to Davis, denied by the Coalition. Back in the hands through center ice, right to the Coalition. Just let them skate through. Great job by Saxon to take that away. Mitchell up to Tanner. Tanner with the big shot, denied by the Coalition. Tanner comes to center again. Harrington is there. Follow through. Keep going. Denied by the Coalition. And we get a whistle.
Yes. Secondary, high secondary.
Glass is on center with a face-off win. Up to Morrison with a great hold. Glass right off the stick, back in the hands of Bass. Backhand to Bass. Coalition return. Back to center point. Through center ice. Coalition's looking. Smythe is one-on-one. Keeps him away. Right to Sellers. Sellers is going to take this right underneath us through center ice. He goes around one. He's got the opportunity. Sellers returns one with a score. Generals still down by one, 4-5. 10:31 remaining. Christian on center with Sumner and Weiss. Down to center ice. There was a big quick battle there between stick to stick of Sumner and the opponent. Couldn't get down to the puck. Coalition tried to dump it down low. Picked up quickly by Moore. Moore has Joel. Weiss tries to get back, but right in the middle of the defender. Got to wait till that clears next time. Got Sumner down in the corner going around with Weiss. Christian is going to the opposite side. Pearson is up at the top of the point. Puck stays low. Goes to Weiss. Off of Weiss to Sumner. Sumner has an opportunity but doesn't take the shot. Back in the hands of the Coalition. Moore keeps that good and alive for the Gens. Great. Oh, great job assist there by Weiss to Christian, but Christian sends one just wide left. No score for the Gens. Christian returns another shot denied by the Coalition. Huge hold by Pearson, sends one low. Moore keeps it alive and active there with Sumner. Oh, just out of reach. We got to get off, which we do. Back in the hands of the Coalition. Back to center ice. That was a great progression there from the Gens. Wish we could have scored there, but we didn't. Fell a little bit short. Coalition just dumps one low to lower board there with Moore for the Gens. Moore does the 180 to get around from the Coalition. Great backhand there from Weiss to clear that beyond the blue line. Back in the hands of the Coalition. Right off the stick of Sumner. That's returned all the way down by the Gens. Saxon is there. Comes out of the box right in the hands of Davis. He sends one way high. Pearson tries to hold here in the corner, but just not enough to do so. Back in the hands of the Coalition. They have a shot. Cooper comes out with the glove save. Pretty evenly matched here, shots on goal. We've got home, which is us, the Gens, 16, Coalition, 15. Generals down by 1, 4-5 in the second period with 8:35 remaining. Davis is on center for the Gens. Face-off win goes to the Coalition. The high side point's going to be taking a shot. There's a whip right into the hands of Saxton. Saxton is off to the races. The one-on-one here. Pay it in! Saxton with the score. Tie game. right, Generals now are 5-5, 8:24 remaining. Same lines in here with the defense with Mitchell and Tanner. Tanner right up to Saxton. Saxton's going to be at the line, denied by the Coalition. Oh, he's going to try to go again on his rebound, but just didn't get the stick down in time. Great job for Harrington keeping that live and active right below us, but here comes Coalition. Come right out with the opportunity. Great pad save by Cooper. Wow, backdoor was wide open. Great defensive side there from the players of the Gens to keep that out of the net. Saxton goes down, sends a shot. Oh, woo! Saxton with the repeat with the Hattie now for Saxton. Right off the shoulder in the post and in. Gens go up 6-5. There's a timeout called. So we have 54 seconds remaining in the timeout. Gens are getting water, regrouping here. That was called by the Coalition. It'll be Bass, Sellers, and Glass when we get the start. Morrison and Smythe on defense. Glass, great job of holding out, pushing out. They're going to push him down to the ice. Great job with Glass, right over to Sellers. Sellers sends one. Glove saved by the Coalition. Good, man. How you doing? Good. Glass wins the face-off win, but goes over to the Coalition very quickly. They do the backhand right off the wall. Glass comes in, puts a little pressure from behind. They send it down low to the lower board. Back behind Cooper. Got Morrison and Bass chasing. Coalition try to come away with it. Back in the hands of Glass for the Gens. He's going to use the board. He's got Sellers there. Sellers has got Bass, 2v2. He's going to go around. Great move by Sellers. He's holding him all day long with the push and the punch. And no is denied by the Coalition, and back to the center by the circle. Everyone is falling down. Coalition come away with that beyond the blue line. They progress backhand side right off the stick of Morrison. Back to the lower board, picked up quickly there by the Coalition. They go to high side point. Great pad save by Cooper. Picked up there in the center by Bass. He's got Sellers. He's going to take it up. Goes around one. He keeps control. Coalition bounce him off. Bass comes around, tries the backhand. Nobody's at home for the center side. Here it comes Moore right off the bench. High side shot. No score for the Gens. They hold the point there by Bass in the hands of Moore. Coalition send that back up to center ice. Back in the hands. Here comes Moore from behind. There's a shot. Cooper does the glove and trap and covers. 6:04 remaining in the second. Generals lead 6-5. Christian's going to be on center for the Gens with Sumner and Weiss. And Moore on defense. Back in the hand right underneath of us from the Coalition. They send it back down, picked up quickly by Pearson. Pearson's going to skate it left side ice. Goes around the defensive side. Great job by Pearson. Denied by Coalition. And back in the hands of the Coalition on the far side ice. Christian goes ahead and returns that. Back down to the goalie, back in the hands of the Coalition again. Pearson is going to be there. He's going to send that closer to us. Great job by Sumner. They hold that, but back in the hands of Christian. The Coalition. Christian is over there too for the Gens. Moore tries to send that back down. Coalition return that back to Moore. Moore to Weiss. Weiss with a big shot on goal. Denied by the Coalition. Christian is there in turn. Weiss sends one there off the post and back around to the high side point. Right off the hand of Sumner. Back in the hands of the Coalition. They go opposite side ice, just out of position. Bad save by Cooper. And Sumner sends it back down to the middle ice. Our side by Weiss. Weiss just sends it to open ice. Right in the hands of the Coalition. High side point for the Coalition. They try to send one down, denied by Christian. Back in the hands. They go to center. Backhand is denied there by Cooper. Save for the Gens. Got Davis, Harrington, and Saxton on the front with, that was a clear there by Davis, which is a little bit too hard. And we'll get it to come back down in our defensive zone for an icing call on the Gens.
I know it's not good.
Davis again on center with the face-off win. Quickly over to Harrington. He picks it up, goes right behind Cooper. Tries to go around one. He keeps control still. Tanner picks it up. He's going to use the board. He's got Saxton back to Tanner. Great combo. And you got Davis the opposite side. Right off the post from Tanner and back around. No score for the Gens. Oh, they tried. Coalition tried to slide that around Saxton. Saxton takes it away. Opposite side ice, Tanner goes. He's got Davis in the middle. Huge shot there, denied by Coalition. Davis tries to send one up from Tanner. That was denied. And all the way back down, the ice will come. It'll be icing call on the Coalition.
Lord, do it again. You can do it.
Same lines are out. Denied by that. Another shot on goal, denied by the Coalition. Saxton is there, chasing from behind. He's got Davis there too. Tries to go to the point. Back in the hands of the Coalition. They come right up through center ice. They shoot wide left. They go back to the point, down to the low side. Another shot. Pad save by Cooper. Beyond the blue line, right below us, they send one down to Cooper. Pad save there. Coalition do come off. Mitchell sends it back around. Tanner is there. He's got Davis, open side ice. He goes over to Saxton. Saxton tips it to Harrington, but Harrington tries to go to center, but just not holding on the right side of the ice like Saxton thought he was going to do. Coalition pick it up. They use right off the boards. Oh, great backhand to keep it active by Saxton. Davis over to Harrington. Harrington backhand. He's got Saxton in the middle. He sees him, but is denied by Coalition. Great thought, great execution there, but just taken away by the defense. Right at the point, right behind Davis, outside the reach of Saxton. Beyond the blue line, he has another shot high and wide. Off of the board. Gens have got to come off. Coalition taking advance. What are you doing? Unbelievable. The backhand by Mitchell was just light right into the hands of the Coalition that ended up taking the score over top of the glove, hand side of Cooper. Coalition tie the game, 6-6.
Hey, somebody's got Play like girls.
1:58 remaining. That's going to be an icing call on the Coalition. Face-off win by Glass, right out the outside, hands of Bass. Glass tries to dump that low. Coalition send that right up, right underneath of us. Morrison sends that all the way down to the lower board. Sellers comes in, opposite side. Got Bass trying to cut off the connection. Oh, great job by Sellers taking that on the body. Oh, Glass tries to chip it quickly right over to Sellers. Sellers tries to come right back over to Glass, but just right off the stick of Coalition. Coalition regather. They look up ice. Go to center. Right off the hands. Glass is going to send that down and around.
Alex!
Saxon goes opposite side ice. Down into lower board. They're going to send that around. Morrison's going to send that down. Opposite side ice. Saxon grabs it. Tries to go to Sellers. That's got denied by the Coalition. Bass comes away with it. Has another shot. Deflection right off of Sellers' stick. Just wide right. Back to lower centers. It's skipping a jump right into the goalie's glove. It's going to be a save by the Coalition. 32.9 seconds remaining in the second. We have a tie game, 6-6. Davis with the face-off win. Huge shot by Harrington, denied by the defenseman for the Coalition. Harrington got hold up there by the goalie for a little bit. He tries the backhand. Coalition take that away. He comes back. Another shot on goal off of the pad of Coalition. Back around. Stolen by Davis. He's looking at the high side point. He's got Tanner. Tanner fires. Knocks down the defenseman. He gets tripped. Let's see what kind of call we got here. 6.6 seconds remaining. The defenseman was down. They just called it a dead play there once a couple our gens fell over there. There's no call. Still full strength. She'll get a restart down in our attack zone for the gens. Davis with the face-off win. Quickly over to Harrington. Harrington goes around. He gets tripped. About time he calls something on them. Yeah! .1 second remaining. Trying to get a very quick face-off here. Win and the shot. Moore's getting in position to make that shot. Davis comes all the way back. Let's see what we do here on the face-off. Davis is on center for the gens. Place is completely quiet. Oh, wave it off. Get a new player here. Oh, tries to go in. Coalition take that away. That'll end the second period. Referee showing the Coalition the position on the face-off, what he should do next time. Generals have 22 shots on goal. Coalition has 23. Tie game, 6-6 as we lead in going into the third period with a tie game. Gens have to win this game and win the next game to get a bye to the championship game. If we lose, we've got to play tomorrow at 11, win that game, go to the championship, and play again at 3:50. So hopefully we have a very active third period here, and we can come away with the opportunity that we all set out for. Line to start us off for the third period. We've got Saxton, Harrington. Center will be Davis. Defensive side will be Moore and Tanner. And Cooper in net.
Let's go, gents.
Davis with a face-off win, quickly back to Moore. Moore up to Harrington. Harrington sends one right off the stick of Coalition. Saxton comes right behind. He's got Davis. He controls. Oh, Saxton loses his edge. Back playing there. Davis tries to send one right down in the middle. Moore picks it up for the Gens. Down to the lower board. Davis tries to backhand it around right off the stick of the Coalition, and Coalition are going to send that one all the way down, and they're going to have no icing call. Why would you not do that? My gosh, Logan should have just went ahead and covered it quickly. He just sat there, and thank goodness there's no progression. Huge shot by Harrington, denied by Coalition. Back around, they send it all the way down. No ice. Picked up by Moore. Over to Davis. Davis has the opportunity, skates around one, comes through the middle, right off the blocker and up and out of play. Great progression there for the Gens coming out firing in the third period. We're going to get a line change here. Got Weiss, Christian, and Sumner. Defense will be Moore and Pearson, with Christian on center for the Gens. Face-off win by Christian, a high side point there by Moore. Tries to send it down low to Weiss, right into the hands of the Coalition. Moore does a great job of keeping it active and alive. It's going to be an offsides call on Sumner for the Gens. We'll get a restart. Face-off win was by the Coalition, but we got to get off. We did not, so we got to do a reset again, offsides for the Gens. Face-off win there by the Gens, back in the hands of Pearson. Pearson dumps it down low. The goalie comes out for Coalition. Christian is there. Tries to go in. It's off the Sumner stick. Sumner down to Christian. Christian one-on-one there with the Coalition. Coalition is the backhand. They're going to use that right off of Moore's stick. Moore's going to try to send that down. Coalition does a poke check. Back in the hands of Pearson. Pearson's just out of position there. Skate down below. Moore is there to pick it up for the Gens. His shot and in! Moore with the score. Gens go up 7-6. Face-all stalemate right in the middle. Quicked up quickly by Glass. Glass skates all the way through everything. Score! Oh, man, there's a shot. I thought that it was in and out, but it wasn't. No score for the Gens. Back to the middle there. The glove down by Bass. Does the backhand just out of reach of Sellers. Sellers picks it up. Goes to center ice again. He's got Glass right off of his stick. Goes to the opposite side ice. Glass is battling one-on-one. Right underneath each other. Push, push. Here comes Sellers. He comes behind to take it away. Someone's got to go to center quick. Sellers goes around. He's trying to look for center. Backhand there, right underneath Bass. cannot connect. Great hold by Glass, but just out of the way there. Everyone has to get off very quickly. Sellers has a quick U-turn. Oh, great hold by Bass. Bass over to Sellers. Sellers sends one down. Pad saved by the Coalition. Glass keeps it alive. Bass sends one off the post and around. Bass regains control again. Tries to loop back. High side to Smythe. Coalition come and get in the middle of that. Take that away. They come right up the center ice. Huge shot right off the dome of Cooper and out. A great save for the Gens. Coalition send that down right off the corner post. Smythe returns the favor to the opposite side. Sellers tries to do a backhand up the Bass, just not enough. The Coalition send that back to the lower board. Backhand there by Morrison. Oh, taken away by Sellers. Smythe is there. He tries to clear the high side, but they're going to hold that point. They were going to great job by Sellers and Davis taking the lane away from the Coalition. Sellers has got the puck, tries to get a call from Davis. Davis just reverses the Coalition on that hit. Gets dumped down lower into our attack zone. The Coalition try to return, and Harrington picks it up right off the skate of the Coalition, sends one high side. Davis is there in the corner, pushes it down the lower board. Harrington to the center. He's got Saxon. Saxon dumps it just wide right. High side point by Mitchell. Oh, is that in? No goal. Mitchell had a great shot from the point, and they wave no goal. Do you have that on video? Is that in? They didn't count it as a goal. Yeah, if that's the case, we'll have to send it to My Hockey.
No, wait a minute. That went in.
They call it off. We'll have to get that under review again. Another shot by Saxon, denied by the Coalition. 9:15 remaining in the third period. Davis is skating around the high side point. Backhand call by Saxon. Saxon delivers it down to the lower board. Picked up quickly by the Coalition. Tanner's going to hold that, but it trickles right into the hands of the Coalition. They go down. That's a shot on goal. Cooper does a great job with the pinch and save. Yeah, it went from Mitchell. Did it go around the back side and come back out around? Christian with the stalemate right there for the Gens, back in the hands of the Coalition. They have a shot. Great job by Cooper with the save. Nope, get down. Great job by Cooper. That was a shot that actually went on the side of the post of the net and bounced forward. And Cooper just sat straight down to stop that one from going in. Stalemate, quick there by Christian. Sumner tries to send that beyond, but Coalition hold at the point. Great job by Judah Moore. Weiss tries to come in, but misses. Back in the hands of the Coalition. They come. Cooper does a great pad save. Back in the hands of Weiss. Coalition go ahead and clear that. Touched by their goalie. Pearson is there. Backhand was denied by the Coalition. Down into the circle. Christian is battling one-on-one. Comes away with it. Tries to shoot, but struck out once. Back in the hands of the Coalition. Back to center ice. Great backhand. Christian is there. One-on-one for the Gens. Back to center ice. Pearson is there. He does a great job with the backhand, taking that out to the lower board. Glass is there. Tries to come away with Weiss. He goes to center, picked up quickly there by Bass. Bass, there's nobody in the center. Glass is there to take that away. He's got hit. His right foot is hurting him. Smythe tries to go to the center with a shot denied there by Coalition. Coalition comes to the bottom point, right through the hands of Smythe. He recollects it again on the defensive side. Right below us, we've got Davis and Bass and Smythe, and Sellers is going to get behind Cooper and take that. He's going to send that right off of the board, but just out of reach of Davis.
Pressure!
Back in the hands of the Coalition at the mid-ice. Sellers regains control for the Gens. Smythe looking up ice. He connects to Davis. Davis has got the opportunity. He's got to skate around a little bit. No call there from a hook from the Coalition. Got Bass in the lower board. He's looking for some ice opportunity. Goes to high side point to Morrison. Morrison sends one right off the stick of Sellers and up and out of play. 6:19 remaining.
Good job, Alex.
Gens lead 7-6.
That was a good shot.
I'll send it to her.
Hey, baby.
What would? Davis on center. We got Saxton and Harrington. Smythe and Morrison on defense. Right out of the gate. Oh, the combo denied by Coalition. That was Harrington to Saxton and denied by the goalie. Opposite side ice. Smythe is going to go to the lower board. He's going to try to send that up. The Coalition keep that on point. They try to go back right off the stick to the center side there. Great job by Morrison taking that back. Harrington comes and picks up the puck. And shot by Harrington is glove, but there's going to be a call.
Hey, let's go, boys.
Call was going to be an offsides call.
JT.
And we're going to get a reset.
Get it, boy. Good, Generals. Let's go.
Davis with a win there. Mitchell's going to go to the lower board. Backhand over to Saxton. Saxton's got open ice here right below us with Harrington. Harrington just dumps it down low. Davis is going to go from behind to chase and get that. He does. He's got Harrington set up in the middle.
Come on, rebound.
Davis has a shot and denied by the Coalition.
The cherry's a nice touch. Real good cherry.
Yeah. Davis on the center with the faceoff, went over to Tanner. Tanner right off the skate of the Coalition, and a quick cover by their goalie. Same lines. Davis again on center. Quickly picked up by the Coalition. And Harrington does his best, but right in the hands of center ice. Opposite side ice they go. Huge shot on goal. It's wide right and around. Right underneath of us, you got Davis. He wins it. He wins the opportunity. Goes around. Denied by that Tanner. Woo! Great job, Gens. Davis stole the opportunity away on our side of the ice, beyond the blue line, tries to toe drag across. Goalie does a great job with the defense, saves it. The rebound goes over to Davis. Davis sees the opportunity with Tanner, opposite side net with the pass, and Tanner with the score. Gens go up 8-6, 4:59 remaining. Christian with the faceoff win, but the Coalition come out quick to take over the puck. Another shot wide left for the Coalition. And that is sent back up through center ice. Christian is there, right underneath. He's got Sumner. And they try to send that one back up. Christian does. Oh, man, that was great. A jolting to a back pedal on that. He would have had an opportunity to take that. Back in the hands. They're going to recollect for the Coalition. Back to center ice. Moore is there for the Gens. Pearson is down to the lower board. They go to center, just do not connect for the Coalition. Back in the hands of Moore for Gens.
Back him up! Back him up!
Moore goes around, has a shot. Oh, nice thought, but Sumner just was out of position. Huge shot by Pearson, blocker saved by the Coalition. Great job by Christian of keeping that live and active, but just out of reach for the Coalition. We have to reset. Moore goes around one. You've got Sumner pushing in 3v3 over the corner. Coalition return that beyond the blue line. They wave it off, still active play. Pearson is there for the pickup right around to the lower board. We got Weiss for the Gens. He does a backhand beyond the blue line. Back in the hands of Pearson. He's going to send that one all the way down beyond the Coalition. Sellers off the skate of Tanner. Oh no, off the stick. Tanner does a great job of rebounding on that to regather that open opportunity for the Coalition. Back to center ice. Tanner's going to regain control of that for the Gens. Sellers down low. He's got Glass in the center. Shot denied by the Coalition. Picked back up by Sellers. Sellers tries to go again. Back in the hands of the Coalition. Smythe is there into the lower board. Coalition try to come away with it. Smythe is putting some good pressure. Great job back in the hands of Bass. Bass sees open side ice with Tanner. They connect. Tanner has another opportunity. Oh, off the post and out. That would have been number 2 for a defenseman. But so close. Not enough. Back in the hands of Sellers. Sellers tries to go to the middle. He got Smythe ice side. Shot on goal denied by the Coalition. Coalition send that all the way down. Cooper is going to go ahead and touch that. Back in the hands of Davis. Davis sees Tanner. Tanner does a backhand. He's got Bass chasing. Coalition go all the way around 2 of our men. Try to send one down. Davis is there. Whoa, pad save there. And the double rebound goes in. Coalition come within 1. Davis in the center. Face-off win goes to Coalition. Picked up quickly by Harrington. Harrington drives it around. Oh, there's right off the side. High side by Moore. Moore has a shot, goes wide right. Picked up quickly by Saxton. Saxton has a shot. Denied by Coalition's goalie. 1:29 remaining. Gens lead 8-7. 36 shots on goal for the Gens, 28 for the Coalition. And the Gens are going to face off in our attack zone. And Davis is on center for the Gens. Davis the face-off win. Harrington just muffed that shot. Saxton down into the lower board. Davis is there on his knees. Tries to get it through, but is not able to push it. Denied by Coalition and back around. Pearson sends that up and out of play right over top of our bench. 1:09 remaining in the third period. Coalition have pulled 6-on-5, empty net with 1:09 remaining. Saxton with the big shot. Oh, just out of reach for Saxton. Saxton, if you don't recall the last game, the tournament that we were in, actually the CCHL, he had one from the midline score, and that would have trumped that score if he was able to get that. He's already got a Hattie tonight, so let's see if we can go ahead and punch an extra one through here on a 6-on-5. Davis is on center. Davis with the face-off win goes over to Moore. Right off of Moore, you got Saxton again with the stick, coming right to us. They skate all the way down to the bottom. You got Davis there for the Gens.
There you go.
Davis has got it. He's got Saxton in the middle. 46 seconds remain. They're pressing one-on-one. He's trying to hold it. Comes away with the coalition. Harrington, opposite side. He regains off of the stick. Tries to have Saxton. Shoots right off of the skate and out of play there. Not enough for the Gens to go ahead and make that score. They wave off the icing call. Great save by Cooper. And back to the board we go. Harrington sends one right off the board, just beyond the goal line, and we'll get an icing call on the Gens. 18.2 seconds remaining. Gens lead by 1. Timeout called. We'll regroup in 52 seconds.
I mean, it's getting ready to buzz. Oh, never mind. Timeout. I did. Can you tell him, Adam?
No, you are not out of practice.
We got 18.2 seconds remaining. Coalition pulled their goalie. 6-on-5. Davis is in center for the Gens. We have Harrington. They had 7 on the ice. They pull one extra guy off, so 6-on-5. Here we go. 18 seconds. Go to the high side of the Coalition. Coalition whiffs. Go down through center. Everyone's on their backside for the Gens. Backside. Cooper with the save and the rebound. The Coalition comes through to tie the game. Goes to the center side. Face-off win goes to the Gens right off of Moore. Backhand by Saxton. And that's going to end the game with a tie. Unbelievable. Come to center ice for the sportsmanship. Our first game, we end in a tie. And we'll come back this evening at 9:50 to play Coleman. So it'll be Battle of Richmond again tonight. And we'll definitely be traveling to Ashburn to play that game. And Saxton will be on mic tonight. So thank you everybody at home for watching. And stay tuned for tonight as Richmond Generals Harrington play Richmond Generals.